Welcome to this episode of Growth TV. I'm Carolyn Vallejo, and here with me today is Michele McHale. She's partner and leader of the private equity practice at Plante Moran. I'm also joined by Jon Tanis, who is senior manager of analytics at Plante Moran. Michele, let's begin with you. As it relates to data, what are some of the most common challenges that you're seeing lately when it comes to due diligence?
Our private equity clients are looking for more insights into risks, opportunities, and potential value creation opportunities post-acquisition, and they need them quickly. They are looking to their due diligence providers to have a wider scope of analysis without an extended timeline. And many sellers are on older accounting systems with limited reporting functionality, particularly in the middle market, where many of the deals are with founders, and this would be the first institutional capital. These systems cause issues with timeliness of getting the data, extraction of large amounts of data, where we often see problems with data integrity. And this is often resulting in seller fatigue. And these are the issues we need to solve for using new tools and technologies in data analytics.
Absolutely. So timeliness, of course, is a really important issue when it comes to due diligence. So, Jon, can you talk a little bit about how data analytics is accelerating traditional due diligence?
Sure. And I think this strongly relates to Michele's comments in that a core function of analytics is really to improve your speed to data and to improve the speed to insights. And as due diligence providers, what that means for us is that we need to be spending less time gathering data, cleansing data, and more time focusing on the key areas that are going to impact the overall deal. And what we found is that one of the biggest challenges tends to be ERP systems, and it's amazing to me how two different ERP systems in the same industry can look and function completely different. So what our team does is we look for patterns as it relates to project barriers. So think of delays in timelines, reduced visibility that impacts our ability to judge a given deal. And what we do is we look for solutions. How do we do this better? And two common solutions are application programming interfaces, or APIs, as well as robotic processing automations, RPAs. So the goal here is not to memorize, these acronyms by any means, but it's to understand that there's tools out there that can help improve the outcome of financial diligence. And that's really the value that's created through automating data preparation, and computing key early warning indicators that help drive attention to the things that really need focus.
Okay, so we've touched on the opportunity of data analytics for acquirers on the buy side. Can we talk a little bit about the opportunity for deal makers that are either on the sell side or even outside of due diligence?
A lot of our clients are asking us to really help them look inward at their own portfolio company and find inefficiencies and value creation opportunities. And we're seeing a significant uptick in the demand for analytics and sell-side diligence processes. Improved data analytics is allowing sellers to tell their story to prospective buyers and identify opportunities for improvement before going to market. That translates into EBITDA increases that can be supported by improvements in the financials. It can also be very useful when there are multiple add-on acquisitions on disparate systems. And using advanced data techniques, we can bring all of the disparate data together with visualizations and KPI dashboards.
And Michele, I think this is especially true in the hold period, especially when the data repositories come into the equation. That's where you can really identify inefficiencies, best practices, and the revenue opportunities that Michele mentioned. It's being able to validate or substantiate those opportunities or potential operational shifts. So it all starts with being able to tell the story with data.
Can you provide an example of when you've seen this be put into practice of when data analytics have helped a company really tap into unrealized value?
Absolutely. I think one tangible example comes from the area of e-commerce. This is a sector that typically requires processing of large data sets. And these data sets are coming from a variety of disparate systems, right? And also this is an area that needs to be able to react really rapidly to market changes. So analytics can help with that. And it really starts with internal data mining and data exchanges with retail partners, harnessing the data that you have, but also being able to supplement it through tools like web scraping of publicly available data sources. So then you get into the fun part for me, and that's how do we develop or organize these data sets through normalization and standard data modeling, right? And lastly, it's just not enough to create a data-rich environment. You have to be able to invite your staff, to empower your staff to able to do deep dives into these relationships, being able to test scenarios, potential market impact drivers. And collectively, what this means, like analytics can be a tremendous tool for identifying your wins and losses, both in the short term in terms of market reactions, but also long-term strategies. So that was just one example, but also if you're interested in learning more, there will be a article that we've published that will dive into these topics, and that should be available in the meeting notes.
Absolutely. We'll provide that link to our viewers, but definitely some proven opportunity here to unlock value through data. So Michele and Jon, thank you so much for joining GrowthTV.
Thank you.
Thank you.